Hey guys, I'm Pseudo, and today we're going to be talking about how to get easy and fast headshots in Black Ops 4. Alright, starting off with game mode, I recommend that you play Hardcore Domination because Hardcore gives you easy headshots, and in Domination you can also spawn trap. Tip number 2, you should aim down sights when you turn corners. If you aim down sights when you turn corners, all you have to do is make a little adjustment to the head instead of having to actually zoom in and then make adjustments for the head. Tip number 3, play with the squad. Playing by yourself is much harder than playing with a squad. Playing with the squad lets you spawn trap, which leads to even more headshots. Tip number 4, if you're playing against bad people, try milking the game. By making the game longer, you're using the bad players to your advantage and getting even more easy headshots. Tip number 5, use recon as your specialist. I recommend that you use recon because in hardcore there's no minimap, and recon allows you to have the sensor dart, which lets you see a certain area of the map, and also the vision pulse, which is actually really OP since everyone's one shot and you basically have wall hacks. Tip number 6, attachments. When going for headshots, I recommend that you use a reflex sight with grip and grip 2. Tip number 7, use UAVs and counter UAVs. UAVs and counter UAVs are really useful in hardcore since there is no minimap, and if they do get a UAV, you can use your counter to block it. Tip number 8, use map knowledge to your advantage. If you know someplace on a map is a choke point, just aim down sights and wait for them to go to your crosshair. Tip number 9 is going to be about perks and abilities. For your ability, I recommend using acoustic sensor, which is basically awareness and lets you sound over enemies. Perk 1 doesn't really matter, but I recommend using engineer so you can see enemy equipment. For perk number 2, I recommend using lightweight so you can get to your enemies and have more encounters. In the perk 3 category, you have tracker and team link. With tracker, you can see where your enemies' footprints are and sneak behind them for an easy headshot. With team link, you can see your teammates through walls, which will prevent you from shooting them by accident. Tip number 10 is going to be the most simple but useful tip. Aim for the head. You might be thinking, why would you put this as a tip? Aiming for the head isn't as easy as it sounds. You have to get used to aiming for the head rather than where you normally shoot, which can be hard to adjust. Using these tips, you can get at least 10 to 20 headshots per game, making camo grinding much easier. In one game, I even had 43 headshots, as you can see. I hope you guys found these tips useful and enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys in the next video.